Hey, good morning to you guys. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Let's do a quick sound check over here. Oh, yeah, we're good, we're good, we're good. Let's mute this down. Take care of that. Let's jump into this sucker, man. Let's go, let's go. Let's get this sucker on the road. Let's see. Get this squared away. Man, I can't believe day 27. Day 27. That's crazy. Where did October go? I mean, it seems like we just started this, man. It wasn't that long ago. And yet the time has completely just flown by. And it's like, holy cow, man. But I guess they say time flies when you're having fun or you're busy. I mean, plus as you get older, I don't know. I remember parents always saying, oh, when you get older, days will go by fast and blah, 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 blah. And you're like, yeah, whatever. And you didn't believe it, but believe it. It's crazy how that works. Oh, man. Oh, man. All right. What are we doing today? Today, we're going to share a story from your childhood. And this is a fun one. It's a fun one, but yet it can be, it's excuse me, it's totally your call, because it can be positive, it can be negative, it can be funny, it can be enlightening, it can be anything you want it to be. It's just the fact that you're opening up to your people, to your audience. It's giving them the opportunity to know you. It's your time to practice to be a storyteller, because the storytelling is always a strong suit when you're doing stuff like this. When you can sit down and incorporate a story and explain how things are, people like that. People like when you can take them along a journey. You know, you say, hey, you know, we did this, we did that, and it's how the ball. They attach. They bond with you. They bond with the story, and they bond with what you're telling them and communicating with them. So give them details, make it last, elongate it out. You know, again, take them on the journey. You know, so have fun with it, and just allow them to connect. Just allow them to connect, and you'll get great responses from it, and you'll see. I mean, you'll just see. And there's, like I said, there's no right, there's no wrong. It's completely your call, and you do you, man. You do you. But get that video posted and enjoy it, and your people will enjoy it, and it'll help bring everybody together and make that connection a little bit more with them to you. And that's the whole purpose of it, the entire purpose of it. All right, and then I want to transition to one more thing from Still Like an Artist. And Still Like an Artist is always, or says always, or never stop learning. Always continue to learn, which is something people, you hear that on a regular basis from a lot of good educated people. And you never stop learning, and you should always be learning. And if you're in the book, it says if you remain in the same room over and over and over, or you're the smartest person in the room, you need to be challenged. You don't need to stay in that room. That room may be comfortable for you because everybody's looking up to you and it feels good, but you need to further yourself along. You need to push yourself more. You need to be around more successful, more accomplished people. And that way you can learn more from them. You can take more from them. You can elevate your game by listening to what they're doing and expanding on what you're doing. Because if it's take it to real estate. It's the model home. If your model home is the best, the biggest, the baddest, and the best, there's nothing else in the neighborhood to compare yourself to. And therefore, you've got nowhere to go except outside the neighborhood. Same thing here. If you're in a clique and that clique's working for you, that's great. It can work for you from an emotional basis or friends basis, but from a business point of view, you want to get better. You want to expand your business. You want to grow your business. You want to challenge your business. You want to challenge yourself. You want to invest in yourself and push yourself. So push yourself into a bigger group. I don't know if you want to say, I'll call it a more difficult group. I think difficult's the wrong word in this case, but into a higher group and start learning what the next tier of people are doing and start to adapt that to your business and start to take your business to the next level. So don't get complacent. And I mean, that's I think one of the biggest problems right now. The last couple of years have been so easy in this business. So easy on all sides. Real estate, mortgage, insurance, investment, everything's been so easy. I think people have all got lazy, complacent. They've lost some of their skills. I mean, maybe not lost, but they're not as sharp. They need to go back and refresh in things. There's things they forgot because as you have success and success starts to come fast and quickly, you stop doing all the hard things that you had to do to get there. And some people refer to that as the seduction of success. The seduction of success. And it seduces you to start being lazy because you don't have to do, or you don't have to work, you don't have to market, you don't have to follow up, you don't have to, push through, you don't have to get up and go do this this meeting or this or that or whatever as early as you used to, because it's just happening. It's just falling in your lap and you get lazy. And next thing you know, business starts to slow down and it continues to slow down. And in the meantime, instead of you going and continue to go to trainings and learning about new stuff and expanding your knowledge and getting better and doing things differently and increasing your game, you're going on vacations. You're relaxing. And the whole time, you're sliding. Success seduced you into mediocrity, and then being lazy, not being diligent or disciplined to do what you need to do on a daily basis to maintain that success. And I think that's where a lot of people are today. And I also think a lot of people know what to do, but a lot of people are waiting. A lot of people are waiting instead of executing. A lot of people have a plan, but they're not executing their plan. They're not working their plan. They're just waiting for rates to drop. What if rates don't drop? Then what happens? I mean, seriously, what do you do? If you're just waiting and you haven't updated your plan, what do you do? Think about that for real. So, something you guys need to think about seriously and contemplate. Personally, believe rates are going to drop. I personally know why I believe that. I personally understand the economics behind it, the mechanisms behind it. But I don't know how far they're going to drop. Nobody does. I know where they should go. But what if they don't go there? I have a plan. Do you? I have a plan if they don't go down to 4.5 to 5 again. I think 5.5 is where they're going to go. I think 5.5 is going to be the new norm. And I can mathematically show you why it's going to be the new norm based on historical data. 70 years worth. But what if it doesn't happen? What if it doesn't happen next year like we expect? Maybe it takes an additional year. Do you have a plan to adapt to that? Because if you don't, you're going to have a lot of people out there that are in the same boat that are going to be running scared, more scared than they are today. They're going to be looking for ways to feed their family. They're going to be super desperate. And there's going to be no in between that desperation, trying to feed their family, and completely prepared, well-capitalized people that are going out and taking market share. What side are you going to be on? You need to start working on that today. Like today. Because that's what you're going to be up against. And you need to be prepared. And the thing is you can have a plan. And you can have a plan that works in all markets. And you can work that plan no matter what. And stop listening to the negativity, stop listening to the news, because you can't control it. You can just work the plan. Execute your plays, work your plan, and follow through in your plan. Block everything else out. Address it where you need to address it, but execute your plan. Have a plan that works regardless of the market, the rates, the conditions, everything. And you'll be okay. Do it. Do it. Don't be sitting there just waiting. So a lot of people sitting on the sidelines waiting right now. A lot. Don't be one of them. All right. Oh, I know what else I want to cover real quick. I was looking here, about to jump into tech. Google your questions before you ask somebody. And I say this, excuse me. I say this because too many times, again, we tend to be lazy and we just want to ask a question to get the quick answer. And we don't want to take the time it takes to go dig and find the answer. And as a result, we ask somebody. Well, asking somebody isn't always going to be the best way to handle every question, because some of those you should know. Some of those you should absolutely know. And how's it going to look if you go ask somebody, a key person, a key business partner, a key colleague, or someone you're doing business with or want to do business with, and they're like, did you really just ask me that? You should know that. That's like a loan officer asking, how do you calculate debt to income ratio? Are you for real? You're a loan officer and you're asking how to calculate debt to income ratio? Seriously? You don't need to be in the business. But like a realtor, how do you run comps? How do you do your CMAs? How do you fill out a listing agreement? Yeah. Some things you just need to know or need to research, and Google will give you a better answer. And many of us Google things already, but before you ask that question, Google it. Google it. And even if it's one that, even if you don't even it's like there's like Mike, I don't know. I don't even know. Still Google it. Because when you put forth the effort to Google it and you just go down that road and start to research it, if you find the answer, it's going to be a better answer than what you're going to probably get from somebody else, first and foremost. So you're getting better information, number one. Number two, you're going to retain it. Somebody just gives you the answer, you don't retain that for very long. You won't retain it as long as you will. You will not retain that as long as you will something that you sat down and had to research, read, and look at multiple things to truly digest and understand. You'll understand. I mean, you will retain that much more than just somebody give you the answer in 30 seconds. So take the time to Google something and not take the easy way out and ask somebody. All right. But again, do not misconstrue this as me telling you don't ask for help. You need help. You absolutely need to ask for help. Do not be afraid to ask for help. But come at it from a point of view and say, hey, dude, man, I was looking this up and I just can't figure it out. Or, hey, I have looked at this so many different ways. I have got myself confused backwards and I'm just like, I can't get it straight. So I'm just having a brain fart moment. Help me clarify this real quick. Come at it from that point of view. And you're good. But put the work in. Put the work in. And this again just goes back to what I was saying earlier. The last couple years have made all of us a little lazier. I don't care how successful you are, what kind of numbers you're doing. I don't care. If you truly sit down and look at yourself and look at how you're handling business today versus back then, we can all do a better job. We can all do a better job. All right, technology. This is 3 cool little apps that will give you all sorts of cool insights, and I think you'll find them rather interesting because I do. And it gives you some great, well, it's kind of a cool effect. That wasn't what I was going for, but that's pretty freaking slick right there. Like in 3D, or not 3D, that just like, oh, what? Yeah, 3D depth. It just keeps on going. Have to remember that when I'm trying to create something cool. That's a pretty cool effect, even though I didn't try to do that. Let's try this again. Let's remove that. Let's go back to, let's see, stop that screen. Let's go back to screen share. Let's try that one more time. That's what we wanted. All right. So this you can Google, not Google. I got Google in the brain. You can go to the App Store for all of these. And Trend Talk, Book Me, and Real Trends. These, obviously, Trend Talk, the emphasis on the TikTok piece. Real Trends, emphasis on the real trends. Book Me is all sorts of insights. And it's just really a really cool, cool apps that will tell you all sorts of trending data in the analytics. And you've got to start looking at your analytics and understanding them. If you're just posting the post, you're wasting your time. You got to be diligent about it. There's got to be a little bit of a plan. When I say a little bit, a lot of a plan, a big plan. There's got to be some master strategy of where you're going, why you're doing it, what you're doing, staging it, creating that long form video like we've been talking about, and then having it chopped up into 7 to 8 to 10 pieces and having all that content staged out, ready to go. You know, there's things that you need to be thinking about how you're doing stuff. Like right now, there are things that I'm doing. There's specific reasons I'm not posting every day right now. And even though I'm supposed to be posting every day, there are strategic reasons why. Now, once I get a few things taken care of that I want to change, we're going to blow it up. We'll be posting probably 2, maybe 3 times a day. Take 2 steps forward. Take a step back to take 2 steps forward. That's what we're doing. And some could argue, I'll keep posting. Well, I can either keep posting and delay taking it to the next level, or I can take a short step back for a very short period of time and get to that next level that much faster. But I want to get to the next level that much faster. So that's why I'm doing what I'm doing. You need to do what you need to do. You need to look at your analytics, understand what they're telling you, understand why things are performing the way they're performing, duplicate it, and then figure out what's not performing, why it's not performing, eliminate it, and then go try again. And if you're not looking at your analytics, you're not looking at all your stuff, then you're not getting there. You're wasting your time. So go check these sites out, or these apps out, rather, I should say. And you'll find a lot of cool information that you'll start to really, really gravitate to, or you should gravitate to, and then adjust the way you're approaching your post, your reels, your TikToks, and everything. So that is all I have for you guys today. You guys go out and have a wonderful Saturday, and we will see you guys tomorrow bright and early at 7:30. See ya.